are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Sherry Stinson with Habitat for Humanity. And Sherry, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting us to be a part of your wonderful world.
So I'm very excited because you guys have some fantastic news that you have been working on since I've known you for 2 years now, and it's finally starting to take life.
It is. So we're standing in front of the Parkwood Community Ball Field, and Habitat has been a friend of the Parkwood board for such a long time, and we have been in this corner of the world building our Park Preserve neighborhood, which sits behind it, for 10 years, and we had the wonderful opportunity and honor to be a part of a community revitalization of this whole corner, working with Metro government, Quante Toombs, who's a councilwoman here, and what's about to happen here is we're going to renovate this historic African-American ball field. We're going to put in a 59-acre metro park, and we're also going to build 26 Habitat homes with a lot of partnerships and a lot of love.
You know, it's just amazing because with this park combined with the homes that you're building, it really does change the lives of the children, and the moms and dads, the grandmothers, all the people that are going to enjoy the community and this park.
Yes, and a lot of people don't even know about Parkwood and their wonderful and beautiful history. So this land was bought from Fisk in 1966, and at that time it was a predominantly white neighborhood, and somewhere around the 70s it was starting to shift demographics, and there was a Dixie League youth ball field or league that was played out here, and Jerry Hale, who's a Metro firefighter at the time, came out here to coach, and he said, why isn't everybody getting to play? And so the black youth and the white youth were not playing together at that time, and so he invited them to play on the team, and they won 3 World Series, 78, 79, and 82. So this park has such a great history. In 84, the Saratoga Club, who owned it, stepped up and said, we're going to sell it. You have 60 days to buy it. And so the Parkwood Men's Club literally went door to door in this neighborhood to raise $10,000 to buy this park. And they did it. And when they did, in 1984, they became the first minority-owned athletic facility in Tennessee and only one of 5 in the nation. It's got a wonderful history of being a game changer here.
Well, it's going to continue to be a game changer because of Habitat and all the wonderful sponsors that you have involved in the transformation of this park.
Yes, and I can't say enough about our wonderful sponsors. So we invited the Nashville Sounds to help us figure out how to revitalize this park, and through them they opened up a segue into Major League Baseball and Major League Baseball Players Association, who came out, took a look at the park and said, we want to be a part of it. And then Morgan Wallen's foundation stepped up and said, I want to help, and Airbnb came in first and said, I believe in this corner of the world, we want to do what we can to help. So we've had just a lot of just phenomenal funders. Spear Foundation came in with a $500,000 gift. So we have a lot of work to do, as you can see, but we have a lot of people who believe in this project.
When you hear the history of how this park got here and what you guys are doing for it in the future, it's almost like that this is sacred ground. Like it was meant to be, it was meant to come together and change future generations.
It truly is, and I think that's a thing that has really, I cannot say enough about the Parkwood board. They have for years taken money out of their pocket to keep this park alive, and they keep it mowed themselves. I mean, the whole maintenance and upkeep of the park and the running of the leagues has been on a volunteer board. And Thurman Bryant, who has run it, I can't say enough nice things about him, but that is exactly what this is for them. This is sacred ground. It's more than just a ball field. It's a way to care for their kids and the kids in this community. And it's a community investment when you step up and say, I want to be a part of this, because not only are the parks being renovated, but again, Metro is stepping up with a 59-acre park, and then Habitat's going to build 26 homes. So this whole corner of the world will look a lot different.
Sherry, you're going to need a lot more funding to make this park what you guys envision it. So how do viewers help?
Yes, no, that's a great question, and thank you for asking. Currently, we kind of have it broken down into 2 phases. So our funding goal for phase 1 is 1.9 million, and we're at 1.7. So we need a little bit more to get us to the end of phase 1, and then phase 2 will be another 1.4 million. So we have a website set up, parkwoodballfields.org, and you can go to that website and you can see everything there is about the history of this ballpark, about the Metro Park coming in. It's a very informative way to see what's going on, and we have a donation button there. I would be happy. We need help. We need the community to step in and say, this is a community investment and we want to do something.
And hopefully one of these kids playing on this ball field will be a member of the Nashville Stars.
That is the hope, that by the time we get this renovated, that there's a lot of great athletes that come through this corner of the world. Mookie Betts played here. Diana, his mother's been helping us with getting the word out about renovating this park. So there have been a lot of athletes who have come through Parkwood. And not only athletes, but Charles Stark, who is the CEO of Music City Center, he played out here years ago. Christy Harriston, who's a broker at Compass, she played softball here, and so they all remember Parkwood as being the epicenter of baseball and softball, and we just want to bring that back.
Well, thank you so much, Sherry. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.